Welcome to the Postcast. David Locke along with Ron Boone after Gordon Hayward just hit a game winner from the top of the key to give the Utah Jazz the victory over Sacramento. Jazz really looked pretty bad all night, to be totally honest about it. But we're all smiling now. They trailed this game 92-79, and then what changed, Ron?
Well, it's like the defense all of a sudden decided to pick up, and the Kings ended up shooting 8-21 in that fourth period. The Jazz got some momentum. They started making big shots, and before you know it, they've tied the basketball game up. But, the key here is that the Jazz bench got the job done. Coach Corbin decided not to go with Paul Millsap. Derek Favors stayed in the basketball game. Tinsley was there, and they just snowballed. I mean, it just got the job done. It was a tremendous ball game.
Well, there's been a lot of anguish out of a lot of Jazz fans about the fact that the young guns, Gordon Hayward and Derek Favors, are coming off the bench, but they're the ones who got most of it done. In 30 minutes for Hayward, 29 for Favors, 23 points for Gordon Hayward, and 16 points and 14 rebounds for Derek Favors. They carried the way down the stretch, including the game winner for Gordon. The first time in his NBA career he's had a game winner.
Yeah, it could have come at a better time there, and now he gets the feel for it. The confidence is there that he can knock those down. But you're just looking at the stat sheet: 7 for 19 from the field from the guys off the bench, which was hit 13 for 15 from the free throw line, and that's what really carried the team in the fourth quarter. They did not make a three, but Favors around the basket, it's huge for this team. I mean, it's hard to leave him off the floor because he can block shots, and he does rebound. So Coach Corbin found something there. He rode with it. He stayed with it. The momentum turned. Jamal Tinsley, he can't score. He doesn't shoot the basketball, but he's a true point guard that can make things happen for his team.
6 rebounds tonight for Jamal.
Yeah, and you see where he was getting them, though, David.
Yeah.
And this is where Jason Kidd gets rebounds. They get back into the paint around the free throw line. They can read where the ball is coming off the rim, and then they go get it. And Tinsley was doing just that.
And what's one of Jamal has 2 major weaknesses right now at this stage of his career. 1, he can't shoot. And 2, we don't think he can defend, and nor does Sacramento, evidently, because Sacramento decided to run Aaron Brooks on a 1-4 set with the 2 guys and go one-on-one. And what does Tinsley do but step in the way, get the steal, which gave the Jazz the chance for that final possession?
Yeah, and the important thing, as we talked about at the close of that ball, is he did not put the ball on the floor. Heady play, so they could call a timeout and get the basketball inbounds on the other end of the floor.
Marvin Williams came back to life. He's been very good, actually, at Energy Solutions Arena. Struggled a little bit more on the road this year, but he had 20 points. He led the way early at 9 points in the first quarter, and he made some big shots. But maybe more importantly, Tyreek Evans dominated the Jazz in the first half. Marvin Williams guarded him late in this game, and Marvin Williams was fabulous defensively on him.
Yeah, and Marvin gets 33 minutes on the floor. So regardless of what he's doing with the starting lineup, and like we talked about at the beginning of the ballgame, just be ready to play. And when your numbers call, you don't know how long you're going to play or if you're going to play at all. But be ready to play. Marvin's done just that. Gordon Hayward's done just that. And so that makes the job for a coach a lot easier.
And Earl Watson made his first appearance of the year, and thank goodness Earl Watson made his first appearance of the year, because 7 minutes into the game, Mo Williams turned an ankle with the Jazz trailing at 18-11 and was done for the night. He tried to come back and play, but he really couldn't. And the Jazz got 9 minutes out of Earl. It won't look big on the box score, but it might have been as key to this game as anything was the fact that Earl was available.
Yeah, the Jazz have always carried 3 point guards, so thank goodness that they had 3 ready to go tonight. Otherwise, they'd have to use Alex Burks or Randy Foye at that position, and that may have not been a good thing. But what about the Sacramento Kings? I mean, they looked awfully good there for 3 quarters.
Until DeMarcus Cousins checked back in.
Exploded,
I mean, his meltdown late. I mean, I documented on the broadcast. DeMarcus Cousins, in his career, in the final 5 minutes of a close game, is shooting 29%, Ron. He's 6'11". How can you possibly be shooting 29%? But look, what you have the end of the fourth quarter only.
There's the fourth quarter only.
He finishes tonight 0 for 2 with 2 fouls and a turnover in the final 4:56 of the game when the Jazz closed the game on a, I don't know what exactly, 19-5 run.
And arguing with his teammates.
Right.
And I thought he had something smart to say to the coach there as well. I mean, this is the guy that can lose it and then help lose the ball game for this team.
Might not be the worst thing to play them tomorrow. We will do that tomorrow. Ron and I've got a plane to catch. Thanks for catching the postcast, and we will be back with you. Jazz are home Monday against Denver. We hope you can make it out. Tickets are available Also a good family night discount on that night, so make sure you check that out at UtahJazz.com. Great night at Energy Solutions Arena. The Jazz go 5-0 at home, and they go to over 500 on the season. Let's go get one tomorrow in Sacramento.